The idea of looking at polynomials, understanding what its zeros are, if it's an odd or even polynomial, or the fact that it has a multiplicity, will help us have an idea of how to start to graph this. Well, this function has a degree. Can you determine what the degree of that function is? The degree is a third degree polynomial. X squared times this x, if I multiplied it all out, would produce x to the third. That's the degree of the polynomial. So that tells me basically the polynomial is moving increasingly from left to right. It might have a couple ups and downs, but basically it's moving left to right, increasing. The zeros are determined once I have it in factored form. I can find out what are its zeros or its x-intercepts. This factor right here tells me that it crosses at the point 2. So I know a little bit about the graph. It crosses at the x-intercept of 2. The x squared, well, that tells me something happens at 0. Having a multiplicity of 2 or any other even number means that the graph will approach and touch that point, then turn back down. If it was an odd number, it will continue on through the graph. So my rough graph then of this function basically starts down here, hits the x squared. Because it has an even multiplicity, it returns back down and then crosses through this point at 2, which has an odd multiplicity or multiplicity of 1. So I can look at zeros and their multiplicity and have an idea of generally what the graph looks like.